Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Yeah, I'm on here today because I'm going to do some playing around. And I watch a few other people on YouTube because I like to see what's going on. And they do lots of different things with paints and papers and things. And I don't really get a lot of paints and papers out because I don't trust myself sometimes. You know. So I'm going to start by, instead of putting paint and things on something after I've made it, I'm going to actually do the paper. I'm going to experiment with the bits of paper, what I can do with them before I put it onto my project, and that way I won't be too worried about mucking it up. So the brown paper I find really intriguing because this is, let me tear this, hang on now. Okay, right, I'm going to stir it up. Okay, because I see Joey and she makes this, Joey Defoe, I think, I can't think of how to say her last name, but she does really nice things. I've previously put a link to her channel on mine. You can see what she makes. She does a lot of collage and I love it. I do absolutely love it. I do a bit myself. I was going to get myself. I'll show you what I've done. Now this story is going to lead to a lot of different things probably, so you'll be able to see a few bits and pieces. Now I've been doing these because I really enjoy making doing a bit of collage with things. So I put, I'll get back to this in a minute. I've put piece of bits of paper and a label, and these were little tiny cutouts, and I thought I'd turn that into that, and I put a bit of ink on that and put that tab thing. Now this is not necessarily a tag. It could be used as a actually there was something I wanted to find now for this. I need my thin line marker, you know, black line. I want a thin black line of a marker so I can put, I think that's a thick one, isn't it? I bet you I can't find a thin one today just because I'm telling you I want one to do some marking on. Right, I think this is thick, yeah, because I want to do these little stitches, and I was going to buy myself one yesterday and I forgot, but I'll come back because I did them with pencil and you can't see them very plain, but this is a stamp and I glued on some of those, and there's a stick of butterfly there. So then I did this one, which I'm not really finished with this, I'm sure. So I've got this here that it's open, look, and my tweezers are to help me because for doing things, and they're really good. So this is open, right? But they look like they're coming out. They are actually stuck in the bag because that's what I wanted to do. And then you can put something down there if you like. And I've got a nice bird. I've got a piece of paper here, and it's got some spray on it that I can also use today if I might need a bit of water with that. Me spray here. This Misty Huey's colour stuff, I've had that for a really long time. It's still working. I've got that one in a white one. But anyway, so I might put it, that's what I put on that paper. But I did it a long time ago, like I said, and it's better that I do them and then put it on my work later, okay? So that's just got some paper from an old instructional how to do electricity things. There's some stickers, a bird, I cut him out, and one of my die cuts out there, and I made a little bag out of baking paper, I think that is. Not actually, no it's not, it's, yes, it's oven paper, you know, that you put your stuff on the cooking oven. This one I love, this one is cool, isn't it? It needs a bit more something, I don't know what, but I've got the shampoo bottle, I got the bird in an envelope on a stamp, and I got that, and I need a little bow, and this piece is actually joined onto that bit because now I can use these, I suppose, as a tuck spot in a journal. I imagine that's what I'm going to do with those. But anyway, this is what I need to do a bit more on that. But I wanted to put some gold paint or gold something on it. So I'm going to use this first to do some gold paint on. I just have these Montmartre acrylic. That's silver. This is gold. Oh, they've got this. Look at this. They have the same thing, but there's a silver paint in there. Oh, no, this says yellow ochre. Oh, the silver series. Must be this. So this is a yellow. I've never even opened this. I don't know if I'm really keen on the colour. Oh, yeah. Ugh, maybe not. I must have bought this because I thought it was silver. Really, Sonia? But I did buy this because it was gold. I know that. So I've got some gold paint. And that's nice. Look at that. Isn't that delicious? Oh, I love that. Okay, we should have a piece of paper under this, shouldn't we, so we don't make a mess. I've got a file folder I could use in, couldn't I? No, I can't get him out. Yes, I can. Nobody panic, I've got it. A bit screwed up. It was in a box I got in there, stuff in it. I'll just put that underneath it. Now, how I'm going to do this yet, I don't know. I should have a piece of plastic under this, shouldn't I, if I'm going to play with water and paint? Well, let me see. Where's a bit of plastic? That'd be a better idea, wouldn't it? Plastic bags are a good idea, but I don't think there's some. Can I see one somewhere? Plastic bag. Okay. Oh, that's not big enough. Oh, I thought of this now too late again. I'm always doing this, aren't I? Coming up with the idea when it's time. What possessed me to put that there, I don't know. So we'll use this one. It's got these, it's got some of my stencils in it, because I've actually managed to find a truckload of stencils. I'm going to be using some today too, as far as I know. Just let me see. What's that thing? I don't know. I don't know if I want to use these. I think I'm going to use the ones that are up there. Oh, maybe I will use something. Okay, so there's some of my stencils. Put that back. I'm going to use the bag. It can wipe over. It can be wiped over the bag. Okay. But, so like I said, these stencils, I don't think I've used these. I've had, that one I did, look, I can see. Okay, and then I've got these packet up here with more in. These are good little ones. I'm going to put these in here too now, so I can find them all together, and I don't mind if this, get my elastic band around the thing and that'll be right. I've got hold of it now. I'll sit them there because I'm going to use them. Alright, now the paint's coming out there. Don't do that, that wouldn't be a good idea. Just wait till I get ready. Now I'm going to unroll my piece of this, and I'm going to see what happens when I put paint on it. Got it all over me now. Oh, look at that. Isn't that lovely? Oh, I do like that. I'm going to use well, you have to use a brush. I'm going to just use the, I'm not going to water it down or anything, am I? No. Why would I do that? I want a bit of gold paint. Oh, well, I like how this looks. But you still see the brown through, don't you? I don't know if this is how Joey did hers or not, because I can't remember now. That's not very good of me, is it? But I do like how I'm doing it. And that's what counts, I suppose. You've got to like what you're doing. I should have put a bit more water on, put a bit of water on this, shouldn't I? Spray, Sonia, spray, please spray. Oh, it's going everywhere. Now I want the stripes on it. I want the streaky bits. So this is me making a piece of paper to do some collage and things like that, or put a pocket in something. Did I get any on this brush when I squirted it? I'm not good at this. I don't know about you, but when I go to put my perfume on, I can't find the hole. I've often sprayed a lot of things besides myself when it's not good. So I should pay more attention and put my glasses on, I guess. Now, I don't know how you think this looks, but I'm quite partial to it. It's okay. It will work for me for what I'm going to do. Oh, that's a bit too much there. I suppose you get your hands into that. Hang on a minute. Now that's better. I like that better. Yeah, that's a better way to do this. And it doesn't matter if there's a lot there in that space, that's okay. So what do you think about that bit? That's not bad, is it? We'll use that for something. But the idea really was to have it, make it so it'd be... let's just screw that up a bit better. Don't iron it, okay? You don't need to iron it, just leave it like that. And then it dries and it'll be nice. I'm sure it will. I've got that bit done, okay. Oh, there's my heaters on in here, I didn't know. Well, of course it would be, otherwise it'd be freezing, wouldn't I? Oh, this is the other piece here. That's what I want to do with the other bit. Right, now, I might do this one something the same. Look at that, if I just go lightly over with the brush, that's working better. Well, it's working okay. Whether it's better or not, I don't know for real. Because you want... Oh, dear. Now I've got a big double of it. Okay, well, I'm going to put the lid back on that before I end up with gold everythings. You know, there's too much gold. There's too much gold. Come on, get back on there. And I knew I was supposed to bring in my wipes, but I didn't. Got tissues, but no wipes. Okay, that's all right. We're not going to panic. I'm going to rub this on here with the tissue. Righto. Hope I'm recording this. I'm a bit funny about how I go about doing things. It's fun. It's good fun, isn't it? You don't have to be an artist. You know, I suppose I think I am by a bit of a way. Just depends. Now I've got to get that big daub of paint off there because I'm going to use it on something else now. What do I do with the tissue stuff? So that looks good. There's a piece of paper I can use, tell me. Yep, I like it. I do like that. Here. I'm going to try the tissue paper. Now, I won't be too rough with this, will I? Because otherwise it's going to tear. And this is a piece of tissue paper. Come on. Tear? It's not tearing for me. What's going on with that? Don't tear sideways. Oh, goodness. Now I'm going to screw it up and unscrew it. Think it'll make it something different, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh dear, it's too much. I suppose I've got to spread it out. Oh yes, that's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty, isn't it? Yeah. Very pretty. This is a bit... Oops. But that's okay because I'm going to tear it when I'm putting it onto something. I'll show you what I'm going to make, hopefully, if I have time. What am I doing with it? How's the time going? That's not bad. I'm going to show you what I'm going to make, so I should have sprayed that. This thing will only spray up straight. This little bottle, you've got to set it, hold up straight. You can't hold it down like that, it doesn't want to play. Okay, so I've got one piece with that on it. That's probably enough with that, with the gold. Because then I've got this tissue, but it's a bit off now, isn't it? I think I might put that in the bin. Okay. Some little bits of paint out of this. I've actually got some gold leaf stuff in somewhere. Really, I've had it for years and I don't even bother using it. But this looks good, doesn't it? I do like that. Okay, let's sit that down there on the floor. So there's a bit of that. So now I wanted to try some. Put this back here. Right. Now I wanted to try a bit of different brush. I need to put this in water. I'll have to put it over there for that minute. I'll put some water in that glass. Very good. It's good to have drinking water handy, isn't it? Now I've got this all over me, and that's okay. I don't know whether I'll use this or a darker piece. Let me see if I've got a darker piece. Here's a bit. I have a lot of old pieces of paper around here, so I can... These I'm not real keen on. I don't... somebody did them for me and I'm not real happy with them, so I can do something else with them, can't I? I have some of this cream dimensional tape, paint. And I'm going to put this on with stencil. I'll get the stencils out and stencil a bit of paint onto something here. Let me see. I do like a brick or a flower or a leaf. I need something that's a few sticky ones. What was this other? These clocks here, the cogs. I might try one of those, see what they look like. I still got my steampunk book I'm working on. Steampunk journal, still working on that. I'll rush myself. Okay, aren't I? Never mind. I'll get to it, don't you worry. Could do the lot, couldn't I? Put the whole lot down there and just put stuff over it. I'll see how I go. Now I'm going to sit this on here, a bit of this dimensional paint, and I'm going to get a paint brush, and I don't know if I've got any big ones left. I've been fairly using them. So when you put this on these things, well, you've got to be careful they don't lift up on you, because then that'll ruin the look, won't it? So this dries, you don't have to put it flat down there, you can make it lumpy or high, whatever you want to do. I probably should have cut these apart and just did, because this might not, I might be able to hold it down to make sure it works properly. I'll just do one at a time then, and then I'll take it off and I'll cut them apart, I think. Might be easier. See what happens. We can see what's going to happen, if it's going to work or not. Well, there you go. That didn't work because it's not looking one bit like the cog, is it? Because it's only come out with... do that. Yeah, I did say we were going to learn about this together, okay? Well, that doesn't work because it gives you the other side, doesn't it? Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't give you this bit. You only get the backing, don't you? So what am I doing wrong? I want that bit, and I can't get that because that's not going to work. Well, that's not right. Doesn't look one bit coggish to me unless I'm putting this in the wrong place, which I can't be. You can only fill up those holes there. What about around the edge? What am I supposed to do around the edge? Put it around the outside of the edge? I don't know. Maybe someone out there can fill me in on that, because that's, to me, not right. It's you sort of put it on there and then you'd put it down as a... Yeah, but you couldn't, because that wouldn't work. Gee, that looks nice, the gold in with me green, doesn't it? I thought, oh, gee, that's pretty. But anyway, that'll clean off. Okay. Yeah, so that was a bit of a failure, that bit. What else am I going to do? So if I put the butterfly on here, I'm sure that would work, wouldn't it? Well, look, I've got an idea. I can just scooch that around, can't I? You know, I can just do that. And it'll be paper. It'll be paper that I can use on the thingies. You know, this is some sort of mixed media. Some sort of mixed media, okay? That's what we got. We've got some sort of mixed media. You can never say that we failed. We didn't fail. This is what... we just was going for a look, and this is it. You didn't want to know what sort of look it was. We're just going for a look, and that's what we got, okay? It's pretty cool. I don't mind it at all. It's a bit of a look. There we go. And I'll tear that bit off. What on earth was that? Something I dropped. There we go. Yes, it's definitely got its own thing. It's going to look all right with what I'm going to do. This is all really cracked, this is. It's a shame. And some of these are nice. Anyway, I'm going to just try this three-dimensional paint on something else. Even if I do it on here. I'll put that down on the floor, because that was not quite the thing. And we'll get this one here. Whoa. Sonya, hang on. Hold everything. It's going to fall. It's going to do that to me. Just sit there, please. Now, I remember before when I used this, well, I don't, let me see. Well, so you can put it on with a palette knife, but it isn't very thick. Maybe something's wrong with it. Maybe it's just too old or something. That can't be true. Surely not. Actually, I bought it on a special, and it should be a bit thicker, I thought too, but it doesn't matter. I'm still going to use it for something. And it's not the paint's fault. It's the operator here. Now, if I fill this bit in, this will be a butterfly, won't it? Look, it says, see, there's a picture of a butterfly there, or some sort of bug. Righto. We just do that. We should dab it. I think we're supposed to dab it down, aren't we? And maybe even this. Oh, that didn't. Let me see. See, that doesn't look right either, does it? I haven't done a very good job of this. I am not very good at stenciling. It works with ink and stuff, but obviously not this paint. Looks like we're going to make one of those then. I'll just screw it up and unscrew it and put paint on it. And this was just my bad work. See, this way I'll use it because it's not dark. I can use it now because I've lightened it up a lot, you know. My way of thinking, this is going to be a lot better. I'll screw it up again while it's still wet. And unscrew it. We don't want it to have too smooth lines. We need it to be, you know, a bit junky looking, don't we? A bit rubbishy. There we go. I do like that bit now that it's done. We can't even waste this bit either, can we? Because it'll go. It'll work as something for a collage. Now, I've done this before because I've got green ink on it. Ink works. Obviously, paint's not a good idea. Although, this ochre stuff, is that the same? This is about the same consistency, isn't it, as that other? So this must have went, wouldn't be out of date. Anyway, it'll work on something, I'm sure. We don't have to worry about it. It'll work on something. So I got these a while back when they're having specials on, because now they're really expensive. So, well, anyway, I would never get rid of it. It doesn't matter what it doesn't do or it does do. It just doesn't matter, you know. So I'm going to be able to still use it. Now, put those down there. Right. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with that bit. I just don't know. Because I must have to put it on something. What about a bit of fabric? I don't think I want to do that. What have we got here? Piece of card. Righto. We'll put it on this piece of card. As what, I don't know. I don't think this is going to work because it's too... Maybe it's me. Maybe I need to be more gentle and put something... Come on. There's some wings with hair. Wings with a, what's the name, hair. Maybe the wings are not a thing. Let's try the flower. This is using up paint, and hopefully we'll do something with it. Give me an idea of something I can do, surely. And that's got feathers. These are losing as bits. This brush, probably old as me, I don't know. I don't know how long I've had these. Oh, one bit flower-like. And it's going underneath it too, so I'm not doing a very good job of this. Am I? That's better. Look at that, it's got some green and white in it. It's good. Well, it works that way. Am I doing this the wrong way? Oh, is there a right... Oh. Maybe I'm doing it the wrong way, am I? Let me see. Try this bit. Ah, that's better. There's a... Really? No, it isn't. It's not bad. It's still hairy, but it's not bad. I'm going to have to rough that up now too. This is not working. It's not working for me at all. I think it's only for... These things must be only for ink. I don't think they're very good on. Piece of paper, actually. I could use a bit of tissue or something, couldn't I? What's this here? A bit of material? I'll use a bit of material. And I'll give it a bit of a... Wipe it on there. Look at this. And I can cut out something out of it one day and use it for something else. We won't throw it away, but we will put the bag down here so we can clean that up and use it later. Okay, that can wipe off that. Look at me. Aren't I precious? Okay, let's put some water on that. I've got a towel here. I'll get some water on it. You can't really work with all this stuff stuck to you, can you? Sticks to me good, doesn't it? I hope that does come off my fingernails. But it won't matter, so it's fine. It will. That's good. I actually painted them really well, I think, the gold on. Sorry about this. I have to do... If I don't clean myself up, I'm not going to be able to do anything else, am I, really? Now, I did get a few things the other day up the street. I've got a couple of things here I can show you. I don't think it's anything amazing, fantastic or whatever. I'll put them here somewhere. There they are. So I'm going to turn that over. Maybe I should do a different video for that because... Oops, that went straight through there. I'll have to wet this a bit more. I'll show you what I'm going to do with this paper first. I'll give you another video on what I bought later. Just to show you what I'm going to do with these papers. that I just made. Well, yeah, they're my style, so I suppose your own personal mess. Now, I've cleaned up myself. Sorry about that. You've got to do this. We all need a little sink underneath our table, don't we, with a tap. Don't know how that would be possible. That you can just do your stuff on that can sit down there. We don't want that. Now, mouthful of water, yet again. I'm really thirsty this morning, as I probably would have said many times. Now, I made these last night when I was watching Joey do these. He made these envelope pockets. Your pocket's in there, the back, that's really cool, and this is the flat part. And you actually will be fastening it down later. And this is made out of a book that had different language to what I speak. I cannot tell you, I'm sorry. And that's the pocket on the back. And there's the front. So what she did was use these bits of paper that she'd made. I don't know, it wouldn't be the same as my paper. She does like gold ones, so she puts bits of gold paper on. Anything with gold on it, it's nice. Put on. And you use whatever you like to put on here, you know. Please yourself. That you cover them with. But and I'm quite keen on the goldy bits too. Now that's going to have to be stuck down later, that flat bit. So I'm going to I'll stick that bit like there. Sorry. Okay. So I've got this piece. Hope this is wet. Yes, good. I had a glue stick the other day. It was not wet and was not fun at all. It kept sticking to everything, except for what I wanted it to go on to. Right, now we're just doing a bit of a collage on here. We need something in that corner. Doesn't not work, but anyway. Doesn't matter if you can see some of the doesn't matter if you can see some of the background there, I don't think. And then I have other bits here that I like. Got some music bits. But I need picture too. I need bits of picture of some sort as well. Let me see. I think there's anything in that. What's this? Midsummer Night's Dream. Goodness me. Well, I'll have a little bit of... no, I've got text there. I don't need that. I'll have a little bit of this music stuff. Not too much. I need to find myself some... some images to put on here. And that I can do, because I know where that is. Or other paper, whatever. Don't want it. Do not want that. Oh, I hate this when you tear it the wrong way. I'll put this on here. Yep, bit of. That's not stuck. I need to stick that down. Now, I don't know if I'm very good at doing this. I'm learning the bits as I go. I'm just learning as I go what I want to do. And after you can come along anyway and trim these off, I'd imagine. I can't see why you couldn't go along and trim it off. Hang on a minute. I want this book here. This has got the goodies in it. My chair's making a creaking noise. I must be sitting on it sideways or something. Doesn't feel like though, it feels good. It's quite comfortable, really. I like these bits. Actually, what I need to do is use what I've got over here that I've taken out of here. I took some stuff out of here and I really think I might use it first. I'm taking some out, so I better use them first, eh? They're in this box here. Fair bit. Fair bit of stuff in this box. But I've been putting them in here for a long time now. It's not like it's a new idea. I've just collected it up because I wanted to use that. Now this is a good thing, isn't it? And do we have a piece of something with a picture on it? Some sort of image or something? That's a funny little bloke. This is a big flowery thing. I want that. I don't mind the back of that one, that's alright. I'll put that there. No, you won't be able to see it. Put it up there. Over here maybe. Yep, I'll put it over there. This is a bit of hard. This piece of paper is of a graphic 45 and it's a bit thicker than what these others are. So you don't put a lot of glue on, get it to stick down. Don't put a lot of glue on all of them to get them to stick down, but it's just that I wanted to mention that they are, because they're thicker. And they've got, I had put some of that on something a while ago. What can we look at? It? We must have a picture in here of some sort, surely. Oh yeah, they're nice. That's nice. I like that. Little bug. You can't see him that there. Put him down here a bit. Still not. Put him up here. Want to be able to see that. I'm going to use this bit of glue on. It's sitting here on the page. And stick that up there like that. Okay, let's get a bit of the clear one that I did, the tissue one that I did. I don't care if I've got lots of gold on it, it doesn't worry me. I like it, I do like it. And then I'll put that up the top, across here. Yep, that'll look nice across there. Whoops. Actually stuck to the glue on the thing. There's glue everywhere, people, and that's wrinkly and I don't care. I like it. It's wrinkly and I don't care. I don't know if you're supposed to do both sides. Probably could do both sides. You probably need to, don't you? Now I thought these would be handy for doing this with, but this morning I was here trying to get some off, getting one of them apart, and I was trying to pull it off the wrong way. Pin. Some people use sticky tape. The pin works. It always did. Actually, I find the pin has always worked for me, so that's been good. And I don't think I need anything underneath that. That's really good sticky, that is. It's really good stuck, that. I've sprinkled it up. Oh my goodness me, I've sprinkled it up. Sprinkled, is that a word, Sonya? Is it a word? Probably not. I'm limited to me pictures here because I've, compared to what I have, you know. I mean, it is a bit bright. Or maybe not. Actually, I remember I cut that out the other day. I'm going to put it over here. And then I can just cut off the end bits that I don't think I like. Move that. Fold that in half. It's come out of a children's book of some sort, or some sort of a book of some sort. It's come out of. Right. Okay. Okie dokie. And then I need to put a piece of something down here. Whoops. This is just my rough idea of what I'm doing, isn't it? This is my rough idea of what I'm doing with this. I like that on there. I do. Right. I suppose I need to do this first, this top bit, so I can cut that bottom bit off. Oh goodness me, there's a chook with some chickens. I'm trying to use these bits that I've got in this box here. You've got to find the right thing though, don't you, really? Don't want that. A bit of stripy. No, I don't want stripy. Well, one sticker in here keeps popping up at me. Oh, here's one. Oh, I do like that. I think I was nearly going to use that before on something. I nearly used it. I nearly did. I'm going to put this lady on here. I am. Put her there. It's my idea of collage anyway. How I like, well, I think I'm capable of, is what I've probably got to say. I'm having a go. Here, so I'll cut that out because I've stamped that on there somehow. Once I did, yes. And I know what I should have done a while ago, but I haven't gotten round to that. Oops. So I hope this sticks. Somebody said today he was laying awake, I think it was Pam, laying awake at night trying to work out why the sticky tape the glue doesn't stick to the inside of the bottle. And that's because it's plastic, I guess. So I hope that sticks to that. Oh, I've got a thing. Oh, I've got this thing. Well, it's not doing it. Come on, sit down. I've got a button. I'm just throwing this on here. Ah, dear. You probably say, well, we can tell. Oh, dear. I quite like it. I think it looks cool. I could put more up that way. More on here. No, not that bit. What have we got? Put more on there with a mushroom. Can't even see him, can you? Where is he? Come here. You little fella, come on. The mushroom. No, he's too light, isn't he? He's not showing up anything, really. Well, I don't know what I think about this. I don't think I'm very good at this. I do like what I've got so far. I'm thinking I might just cut this off, these bits. This is not going to stay there, is it? Oh yes, it might. I might put this bit of glue on it behind it. I might not have glued this bit up the top while it's sticking up. And I've got to put some ink. We'll do ink that. We'll ink that. Oh, Sonya, stop the chair from squeaking. I don't know how. I'll have to do something about it, I suppose. Green? I like green. Push that button there a bit so I can get this one out. I'll use it. Well, maybe I meant to use the green because the other one fell on the floor. I might be putting too much of that. I'm going to cut this off first. Here, cut that off. This is not straight. It's upsetting me. Righto. She needs something next to her. They're too square, aren't they, onto one another? They should have torn something, Sonya. You should have torn something. A torn bit of paper here. Hope it's not going over the time. I'll put this bit up here. Oops. That fell down. My husband said he wanted to come in here and pick up some of this stuff that I've got on the floor, and I don't want him to. I just want to leave it for a minute, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to come back and do some more on this. Because if I put it away, it won't be there for me to use, will it? Well, it will, but I won't. I'll have to go searching. I think it'll be right though. I won't worry too much about it, I suppose. I just want to disguise that straight line there. There's something. No, probably not. What have I got under there? There's extra stuck to the back of that. Right. No. I want to do those Margaret Miller things, you know, where you do prompts and she gives you prompts and you do pages. I've got written down there that I want to go and see if I can find some of that. Anyway, some of those things that she does, I don't know how to find them. Okay, so I'm going to put the mushroom in there. I do love a mushroom. Is this a bird? Yes, it is. I do love a bird too. I do love a bird. It needs to be cut out better. Where's the mushroom gone? Oh, there it is. Where's my pin? Here's this one. Off here. I'm doing the wrong side. I've got to pull it off this bit. You got it? Yeah, sort of. No. Come on, Sonia. Yeah, I do now. I'm going to put a tiny bit of glue across this, just to make sure it stays there for a while. A few years anyway, hopefully. There's a big bare spot there, big bare spot. A picture of Koala I'll put there. Right. It's very busy, isn't it? Okay. I'm thinking I might like it now. I don't know yet, so we'll see what happens when we cut these bits off. I think I have to do the back too, but I don't have time today, I don't think. So I'll have to do that and come back on shows. I think maybe when I'm doing this on camera, I don't have time to think. I don't think about what I'm doing. It worries me that I'm not doing it right or something, and then it might put the wrong things down, you know. I get concerned about that if I put the wrong things down. Well, I'm having a terrible time with these bits because my paper at the top of the page was really wrinkly. It was just the way they were made back in them days when it was made. So it's just sort of balking me a bit. This bit here's... I was expecting it to be cut level and even and that all over, but it's not going to happen, is it? The only part that's annoying me is where that lady's... that line. I don't like that line. Do not like that straight line there. It's a line. And that'll make more lines, won't it? No, pull it off there. Get it. How about that? You can still see the bug. You can still see the papers and everything's still visible. So this is what I wanted to do, okay? I think it's right. I think it's about what I want to do. I think they look good. It does look good once you've finished it, doesn't it? You know, and you give it a bit of ink. And then I've got to do the other side. and I'm going to put a link to her channel in the description box so you can go over and watch her make hers, and then don't laugh at mine, please. Okay, now you didn't even see what I was doing this then. Great. Sorry about that. So that's what I come up with. And that sticks down. Right. So that sticks down. So there we go. We shouldn't be worrying about this now because it's going to stick down. And so this is your envelope in the pockets in the back. But I think, I don't know if we're supposed to put anything else on there. I'll go and have a look at the video again and just see what happens. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching, and I'll talk to you later. I hope you subscribe and send me a message. Okay, talk to you later. Bye bye.